Don't miss how serious this moment was, because if Paul does not stand firm here, if he does not stand firm, if Paul shrinks back, if Paul avoids this hard conversation, then the message of grace gets buried under the law. The message of grace becomes about performance. It becomes distorted. And listen, it's not that God's plans would fail. God will always accomplish his purposes. But humanly speaking, this was a defining moment, because what was at stake was the clarity of the gospel going forward as the church was in its early stages. It was the question of whether the Gentiles would hear the message of the gospel of, hey, Jesus is enough, or it would be, hey, Jesus is a good start. Now you got to finish it with what you can do. And church, if the gospel becomes Jesus plus the law, if the gospel becomes Jesus plus anything, then salvation is no longer by grace alone. It is no longer the gospel. And it means that the freedom we celebrate, the forgiveness we rest in, the relationship we have with God, all of it gets replaced with striving. All of it gets replaced with performance. All of it gets replaced with bondage. And if that becomes the message of salvation, no one will be reconciled to a holy God. So when Paul stands firm here, he's fighting for the next generation. He's fighting so that one day the gospel would reach places like this, right here, right now in Brazil, Indiana. So that people like us could hear the message of grace clearly.